Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join me with the channel DJ on this adventure, and once again we've come to explore a piece of abandoned history that we've never seen before on the channel, and this is so cool. This is basically the Balinshoe castle, which is a late 16th century castle built by the Fletcher family, and that's where the name of this area, Fletcherfield, comes from. Just between Kirriemuir and Forfar on the Padding Road. And I've known about this castle for ages, but I've never ever come to have a look at it. So let's have a look, folks. You can see the 16th century styling, which, like that Fornethy house and that we were at, it's designed to look like a castle from this era. Whereas this is genuinely a castle from that era. And it's crazy to think like how long it's been standing here. Check out the unusual like holes in the wall and stuff. And it's like there's been a round tower here at this corner. Yeah. And that must have been the doors in. Potentially a spiral staircase here. Real history, folks. We love exploring stuff like this. I'll have to get some photos once we've had a walk around, because look at the character of that. And even the old sign there is so cool. Wow. Check this out, folks. Look at that. See, those circular holes must have been for like firing out or something, or incredible. No way, look at all these beehives here, folks. We'll have to be careful not to flag the bees, because look, they're all the way around here. We're just interested in having a look at the history of this old castle, folks. That's what we're all about on this channel. Often the adventure to come and find these is part of the fun, but like literally this one's right at the roadside here. So yeah, let's have a proper look. You can see the stonework, it's been a lot higher at one time, and the stonework kind of curves out at the top. Wow. Look at this, folks. Wow, look at the window, it's had like bars and stuff on it. Maybe before the days they would, like before the days of glass and stuff even. We're being super careful here, we're not going near these beehives. And to the landowner, we come with the greatest of respects on these adventures when we're exploring. We're simply here to document the history, because every year stuff like this degrades more and more, and generations to come there'll be nothing left here. You can see how they've just used random stones to build it, which have probably been lying about in the nearby area. And wow, like look at the round hole even up there. I think they have been genuinely like firing slits and stuff for shooting it. Oh, aye. Yeah. Wow, what a structure, folks. So cool to see that. Well, we'll have a look round and see if we can see inside it. Let's go, folks. I'll just keep the camera rolling. You lot are on the adventure with us here on this channel. Check this out, folks. Wow. Look how thick these outside walls are on this. Look at the stonework around the top of that window up there. This is absolutely incredible. Look at this too. Look at the detail where the window frames or the boards from the windows been in. What a special place, folks. And then look, there's one of those holes there. Super cool. Wow. Oh aye, look at this. This is incredible. Wow, there's not much left of this wall. Look how much it's degraded, and look how much is worn out of this section. Those little firing slit kind of bitties there, they've been going through the thick wall at one time. And then I would say up on that second level there, it's been like a great hall kind of area with a big fireplace. Wow, that's incredible. Look at the size of some of these windows, look at the thickness of the walls. And it's like there's been another story on top, which is pretty much gone now.
I'm thinking if this is not a wee cellar, it must go down deeper, this floor level.
Yeah. There's probably so many stones and stuff falling down here. Yeah, I would say the height, obviously, people's been like this height at one time in here. So that shows you how much lower it's been. And actually, if you look at the height of the door there that we came in, like it's the same height as those small round bits. Yeah, to like a spiral stair. Because I don't think that was the front door that we came in.
No, I must have been.
No, unless you entered there on the second floor. That's almost how it looks. Check the way this door frame is. It's literally just a thin piece there.
Still got the iron.
Oh, aye.
Iron bits.
Wow. Look at that, folks. The old iron hinges is still there. Think about the history that they've seen. And think about the folk which may at one time have walked in through these doors. Just so cool to come and see this. And it's like a real old Scottish history from a bygone era. And it's just forgotten and left to return to nature. And if it wasn't for people like me recording it, there's literally nobody would see this. Check that out there through the firing slit. Like, these would have been for genuine defence of the castle originally.
That's a window that's been bricked up.
Oh, aye. It's either a window or a fireplace, which has been bricked up. And it looks like the top story has had a roof which is like sloped down to each corner with the peak in the middle. Wow, folks, there's so many bricks and stones underfoot here, just from the amount of height which has fallen off the top walls. You can see from the holes in the walls, like, the size of the beams which must have been in there at one time. Check it out, folks. Just think when these stones were placed here. It's just mind-blowing history, folks.
It's really cool the way in front.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised those haven't slipped out yet.
I know, the strength, because there's a big crack in that one.
Yeah.
It's cool to see how the window frames have been. Like, with the bits cut out on the side of them. Wow. This is one of the coolest castles that I've been to for a long time.
For being such a ruin.
Yeah. And then look at this stonework here, how it's shaped and carved around where the fire had been. And then there's little bits sticking out where there's been like a mantelpiece. Let's have a look up the chimney, folks. At one time it would have been up the chimney, but now it's just up to that next level. I'm not sure if there's been two fires using the same chimney or what. Whoa. You can see how they've fully built like the bottom layer, and then when they've built the second layer, it's different stones. It's almost like they've built it floor upon floor in sections. But the strange thing, I wonder what it's been, but see how it's wider at the top level?
Yeah.
So it's strange, maybe, I'm not sure if the top would have been like the servants' quarters or what, or it's not a very big castle, because if you consider,
It's a tower, really,
yeah, it's more of a defensive tower kind of house. Wow, folks, just think of the history, even these stones lying down here, they were...
ruined little tower is all that's left.
Yeah, the ruined little tower is all that's left, it says online, folks, so this could have been a bigger... This is only part of a bigger castle which was here at the time. Balinshoe Castle. And like, it is cool to see a small nugget of that. So that does explain why it is quite small.
If you think just this small is so detailed, think what the rest of it
Yeah. And like, I wonder where the stone in that was actually taken to. I wonder if it's part of another castle somewhere else around here. I wonder if the stone was reused and repurposed.
So it could have been quarried, this stone could have been quarried from Kerry.
Yeah, like the channel DJ says, this could be from the Kirriemuir quarry, this stone.
Red sandstone.
Yeah. The same red sandstone that gives Kerry the name the Wee Red Town. Wow, folks, look at the size of that stone above the fire.
Yeah.
It's an absolute massive stone. Yeah, it's like fascinating to see. This has been one of the coolest places we've visited for a few weeks now. Like, honestly, it's been on my radar for a while, but I keep forgetting about it. And it's so easy to get to. I think it's maybe been like a defensive bully hole.
Like a sort of peephole. Who's at the door?
Yeah. Because the thing with those, the way they're shaped, like wide on the inside and narrow on the outside, it's so you can easily fire out, but it's difficult to fire in.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they must be purely defensive. Okay, there'll be a lot probably worn off those stones over the years as well.
That one.
Yeah, is that one of them? Wow, folks, check that out. And no, unless it was just something for like ventilation and that, but because it would be difficult to fire an arrow out there, like for here. The wall's literally like 3 or 4 foot thick. And probably it's maybe the chimneys which have given it the strength to remain standing. And just imagine the boy standing looking at that window at one time up there.
Yeah.
Wonder what the land looked back then. Kinda wonder how the land looked back then, I mean. Incredible. I can't believe how much has fallen off of here. The wall's just like half the thickness. And then stones like this are just teetering on the edge. Wow, it's so cool.
Like, this wall is like really thin in places.
Yeah. We'll take a wee walk around the perimeter of it out there, folks, and we'll have a look. I'm just keeping this camera rolling here for this adventure. It's like one take, the whole walk around here. We'll take in every detail. Just check it out. Hey, you can see how that has been a window that's been boarded up, or bricked up there. Oh look, here's one of these old mason's marks. This could have been maybe from a later time, because I don't think that's from the original masons. I think, is this not an ordnance survey mark or something? Somebody told me. Yeah, somebody's been writing here, folks. Look, T. Spence. If you ken any T. Spence, shout out. Okay, and that could have been written lots and lots of years ago. But I do believe this is some kind of mark for OS maps or something like that. Or some old mason's marks or something like that. Again, look at that there. See the shape of that circular stone? It's a strange stone. It's a shame it's way up there and I can't look closely at it. And then look at this one here. You can see the wear on the stones. It's the wild weather it has to keep up with, like, and put up with. Unreal, folks. And then look, a cool feature that's been at this corner as well, look. It's had the tower and there's actually a hole there. I'm not sure if it's been like a firing hole. And did they not used to pour like boiling oils and stuff out if they were getting attacked? Even the stuff out the toilet, they would boil that and pour it. Everything got poured out of these places just to deter the people who were attacking. Yeah, look, the wind's blowing the top off all these beehives. Folks, if this is your bees here at Balinshoe, you better come and have a look at them, because all the lids look are off the beehives. I would say the colonies of bees there are wiped out. Oh, I can see there is a bee down there, but the rain's going straight into those hives. Yeah, that is such a shame. All these beehives, I can actually see the honeycombs within it. That's a bra bit of Scottish honey right there, folks. But I'm not sure whose bees they are. But if you're watching this video and it's your bees, I would say they're needing some attention, folks. It's probably a tasty bit of honey. They'll be fleeing around here eating the flowers, the pollen off the flowers on the heather hills up here and all the oilseed rape fields and that. Look on here, look, see there's a ridge running along. It's like there's maybe been a roof or another part of the building out here. It's strange how underneath each window there's a round hole. Kinda is strange. It's maybe part of old castle architecture though that I've just not really like learnt about yet. If you know about that, folks, get in the comments. But yeah, this has been a cool adventure. And wow, it's definitely worth coming. Yeah. Another detail I can see on the side of the roof there, it's been like stepped, the stones are stepped up to the top, and it's probably been symmetrical here at both sides. But that other round hole that's higher up at the side there, it's got like a separate like hollow bit and everything around it. It's been like proper carved. Wow, though. The adventure is real, folks. Real history. Just abandoned here in the Angus countryside. See here, you can actually see more history here. Look at that. There's been bits here, like squares cut out. And then like a circle here. So I'm wondering if there's been, to access that bit, you've come in a door here. But then I suppose this could have been internal at one point.
Maybe part of a staircase or something.
Yeah.
Maybe get up to this door.
Yeah, right enough. Even that bit you're standing on, that's been something.
Yeah.
Kinda is interesting. You can often like.
Might have had a spiral staircase.
Yeah, that could be the last remains of it.
Left open so you can get into this door.
Aye, right enough. And that could be one of the big stairs that you're standing on. Or one of the big lintels further up there. I've just noticed here on the wall there's like a channel leading up there at a funny angle. And it is strange because it overlaps the corner of the window, so I'm not sure if it's been a later roof. Oh yeah, because look, I can see the other side of it there. There's definitely been another roof leading off this way. And I can see it there, it goes up and then down like that. So at one time this window's been looking inside the other part of the building. And then just look at bits like this, that's been cut out for something. Crazy, crazy real history, folks. The late 16th century, it's like the amount of days and nights that's passed since then. The structure's still standing. So cool to come and document it. Kind of storms and stuff, and the rain and the weather, the frost, it just chips away at that. And as the years pass, it's fallen down more and more. But at least here on this channel we can document it and share it with the world. And look at that, eh? It's like, that is strange. Strange holes there. Anyway, folks, that's been another cool adventure. I think we've seen all the little details of this castle. I don't think there's nothing around this side that I've missed. I'll just go for another quick look before I end it. Look at this, folks, we'll take one more little look at this corner. Yeah, it's such a shame to see these big holes and stuff starting to appear in it. Yeah. Look at this, folks, this is what I was saying, look, there's the tops off the beehives. Such a shame. Anyway, folks, we'll leave this old historical structure in peace. That's been a cool video to see a castle of that age, and it's been cool to be able to go in here, have a look and document anything that we could see of interest. Save all that history for the next generation. But yeah, folks, I'll end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. It's goodbye for me, goodbye for the channel DJ, and we'll catch you very soon in the next adventure.